Ladies and gentlemen, Notification Nation, it is a beautiful Tuesday and it is time to kick off the season, and I couldn't figure a better way to do it than going head to head on the road against the Dallas Gunslingers, our first game of the season. And I'm not nervous, man. I am not nervous whatsoever. I am ready to return to prominence. So we are going into Dallas. We are trying to walk out with a W. Now, if you've seen the construction of this team in our last episode, then you know that we went all defense on our Silver Stars, and we kind of balanced it out with the Bronze Stars. But as far as the goal, though, as far as the goal goes, we got Buddy Rogers at quarterback, and we got O.J. Simpson as our running back, and I feel like this might be the year. This might be the year that we take it all the way. So let's go ahead and get things cracking. We are going to start off with first down and 10 at the Seattle 33-yard line. Rogers is going to switch some things up at the play. We got guys moving around the field, and it looks like a handoff, and that's what it is. And wow, did not expect that for our first play. We are off to a terrible start. Second down and 14 now after the loss of 4. We're going right back to O.J. Simpson, and this time we're going to pick up a gain of 12 yards. If we could have done that on the first play, it would have been a first down. That's all I'm saying. O.J. Simpson will hurdle a defender on the ground and will only pick up 1 yard in the process. We are going to go for it, all right? If you thought that we were punting this ball early, you were wrong. You were very wrong. We're going to pick up a first down because it's O.J. Simpson, y'all. Short yardage, we are going to go with that man every single time. Second down and 10. Pass is complete, and it's not a first down. It's a gain of 8 for Johnston, but he is not moving. Brian Johnston is not moving whatsoever. He is going to come out of this game with an injury. We are not sure what that injury is yet, but as soon as we find out, I'm going to let you know. We're going to hand this one off to OJ. Like I said, short yardage situations, we're giving him the ball every single time. Third down and 7 now. Rogers going to throw this one over the middle, and it's going to be Albright with the catch. And so far, so good for this offense. We have not thrown to a star receiver yet, and I feel pretty good about it. Gain of 4 yards for O.J. Simpson. He's got 28 on 7 carries so far in this game. Third down and 6. Pass is complete to Willie Gault, and this is going to be our first touchdown of the year, and we will cap off this drive with 7 points the way that you want it to end. First down and 10 for the Dallas Gunslingers now. Dropping back, looking right. Pass is complete. It's going to be a gain of 5 yards for them, and I need our defense to show up on this first drive. We got to rattle their cage a bit, make sure that they know that we are here to play and that we are here to stay. Gain of 3 yards, second down and short. Pass is complete, and that is going to be a first down for the Dallas Gunslingers, but we are looking at third down and 7 now. For some reason, they thought the handoff was going to be good, and it was for a yard. Not for 7, though. That is going to end the first quarter as the Seattle Flight are on top, 7-0. Second down and 10. We're going shovel pass to O.J. Simpson. Spins out of a tackle and will finally get brought down after picking up a first down. Now from the 31-yard line, and that is intercepted. Not the way that we wanted our second drive of the game to go. It looked funky as soon as it left Rogers' hands. Moses Reese comes up with it, and now they are looking at third down and 12. Dropping back, steps up in the pocket, and that should have been a first down, but whoever that was has no hands. I don't know his name. I'm sorry, y'all. Pass is complete. And that is gonna be a big first down for the Seattle Flight as we make that catch and we'll move the chains. First down and 10 at the Seattle 32-yard line. We're gonna send a man in motion, and when we do that, more than likely we are handing off the ball, and it's O.J. Simpson breaking a tackle, getting out of bounds at the 48-yard line. Gain of 16 on the play. Rodgers drops back a little bit too far, and he gets introduced to Leroy Selmon, and I feel like we didn't have to do that. We've already met Leroy a number of times throughout this series, and this one is gonna be incomplete. For some reason, we thought we should air it out way down the field. We just needed some yards to pick up the first down. We did not need to throw that ball the way that we did. Handoff is good, and it's gonna be good for a gain of 6 yards as well. Second down and 4 now at the Dallas 13-yard line. They're going right back to the well, and this time it's a first down as they end up at the 19-yard line. First down and 10 for the Dallas Gunslingers, and this pass is complete, and Eric Green is gonna take this one all the way to the house after breaking that tackle, and oh wow, my man is showboating into the end zone. Is a beautiful play that leads them to 7 points. And honestly, I thought we had John Brody dead to rights. He moves around in the pocket, finds Eric Green, a wide open Eric Green at that, and he is gone. Once that first tackle is broken, that is all she wrote because there was no one else around. And my man took this one all the way to the promised land. A gain of 81 yards on the play and a touchdown. A little showboat at the end as well. Don't hurt nobody but me anyway. Now we get away from Leroy Selmon, and I'm so glad that we did. Pass is complete to Willie Gault. That could have been a really bad play. Third down and 8, and we're going to the end zone, and it's Willie Gault with the catch, and it's Willie Gault with the touchdown, and a little Dirty Bird celebration at the end because we are the Seattle Flight, so you know how this is going. That is gonna end the first half of play where we are on top right now, 14-7, and we are not looking to relinquish any of this dominance anytime soon. 193 yards for the Seattle Flight. Meanwhile, the Dallas Gunslingers are putting up 108, and they have just a little under half of the time of possession that we do. We both have a turnover in the first half. We're gonna see how this second half plays out. Second down and 11. Brody is gonna make that pass complete to my man in the whole $100,000, Dan Maynard, as he picks up almost a first down. And look at William the Refrigerator Perry shutting Joe Perry down, and it is Perry on Perry violence. Rodgers dropping back, second down and 11, and it's Figueroa making the catch, and this is what we wanted. We wanted our no stars to be able to catch the ball. We went with possession, and these guys are doing their thing, and now that is a bit suspect. I'm not gonna hold y'all. They're calling this a fumble. We gotta take another look. The man never had the ball. It hit his hands, yes. Did he have possession of it? No. So you know what we're gonna do? We are going to challenge it. And I don't know if you've seen that, but you can challenge a many number of things. All the veterans of this game know that. A lot of other people that have not played this game have no idea what I'm talking about. It's not like Madden where you hit challenge and they challenge something that you're not even thinking about. This is an option of things that you can challenge, and I feel like our head coach Frank Boyd is on the right track because there is no way that was a fumble. And I see my man clapping, so that means good news. They are gonna overturn that ruling. will get the ball back, but it is 3rd down and 10, and we are going to need a big first down. I'll take a touchdown as well, but a first down is cool. Fumble. We recover the ball, and I'm telling you, man, Leroy Selman is dangerous, all right? They will get the ball after the punt. 1st down and 10. Pass is complete, and that's going to be Dan Maynard again with the catch. Brody has not had a terrible game so far. 114 yards, 1 interception, but 1 touchdown as well, as this pass is going to be complete, and that is going to give them a first down as Eric Green shows up for them one more again. Pass on the sideline is complete. That's going to be a gain of 7 yards for the Dallas Gunslingers. 2nd down and short now. And there's a flag on the play already. Beautiful pass on the sideline. Gonna find Raymond Berry for a first down, but is it a first down? I don't think it will be. I was wrong. Holding on the Seattle flight. They will move up to the 40-yard line, and we will get a sack. Big loss on the play. Brody dropping back now, trying not to get sacked again, and he doesn't. On 3rd down and 18, he is going to find Raymond Berry, and Raymond Berry will walk into the end zone after a beautiful catch, and the game is now tied. O.J. Simpson, 14 carries for 53 yards, and now we're going backwards. Make that 49 yards. As we lose 4 on the play. Rodgers looking right. It was in our hands, but we dropped it. Ernest Givens had a chance with that one, but there is a flag on the play, and that is going to be defensive pass interference. Of course we are going to accept. My man got hit before he got his hands on the ball. It's no wonder why he was not able to bring that in. Handoff is good for O.J. Simpson, and O.J. is going to pick up a gain of 9 yards on the play. This is why we have it. Hurdles a defender on the ground, picks up a first down in short yardage, and that is going to do it for the 3rd quarter of play, and we are locked into a fight right now, people. 14-14, 7 minutes left to go in the game. It is officially showtime. 3rd down and 14 for Rodgers and company. He's gonna drop back, plenty of time, and we got a receiver on the sideline as Ernest Givens makes that catch. 2nd down and 10, and look at Leroy Selman. That guy is amazing on the defensive line. It is extremely hard trying to play a game when you got a guy as fast and powerful as Leroy Selman trying to knock your head off of your shoulder like a rock'em sock'em robot. 3rd down and 3. Rodgers dropping back. And we're going to run. We are going to take off and run, and we will pick up a first down as he goes down at the 4-yard line. 2nd down and goal from the 5. Now we're going to send a man in motion so you know what is about to happen. O.J. Simpson runs this one in. It's a touchdown for the Seattle flight. And you don't know how many times I've been wanting to say Lincoln Liberty. We are not on that season anymore, people. 1st down and 10. From the 25, it's Raymond Berry with the catch. He'll break a tackle, but will get stopped shortly after that. Now from the 45-yard line, Brody moving left, throwing right. He's going to find Dan Maynard with the catch. 3rd down and 1 now. Pass is complete, and it's another first down. 2nd down and 10. 2 minutes and 11 seconds left to go in the game. That is perfect time for us to pull out with a victory. Pass is complete. That is going to take them to the 31-yard line. 1st down and 10 now. Working out of the shotgun. Brody makes a quick pass, and oh no! We whiffed on the tackle, and this is a touchdown for the Dallas Gunslingers. And I have no idea who that was or why he did that to us, but it's a touchdown for John Parker. I just figured out his name. First down and 10 now. Rodgers dropping back. Pass is complete, and we might be into the end zone. Can we get there? We finally do. Touchdown for the Seattle flight with 1 minute and 36 seconds left to go. We come up with a big pass for Wilson, and that is a touchdown. First down and 10 at the Dallas 32, and that should have been an interception. That should have been a pick six and a walk-off for this game. And look at this. There goes the interception. Ball don't lie. We should have had it on the last play. We end up getting it on this one with Jesse Graham. Beautiful coverage for him. A ball hawk nonetheless. Gets the ball. First down and 10. And why are we not running this ball? Oh my goodness. Interception is thrown by Rodgers. His second of the game. And that was not smart, people. That was not smart whatsoever. We should have been running this clock out. Raymond Berry with the catch. The stiff arm finally gets tackled. Whew. I'm not liking the way that this game is going right now. First down and 10 at the Seattle 33-yard line. Pass is complete to Dan Maynard. He will take this one to the 11-yard line of Seattle. First down and 10. Brody moving up in the pocket. He's going to find Maynard again. Third down and 3. Can we keep them out of the end zone? No, we cannot. Not going to happen at all. Pass is complete. It's going to be a touchdown for Raymond Berry, his second of the game. And that is going to take us to the end of the fourth quarter where we are still locked in. Both teams scored 14 in the first half. Both teams scored 14 in the second half. We do not win the coin toss. I'm not going to say I'm worried yet. First down and 10. Brody, beautiful protection there. He's going to find Maynard for a gain of 6 yards. And Maynard and Berry have been lights out all game long for John Brody. Third down and 4. Pass is complete to Green and will shut him down. That is what we wanted. That is exactly what we wanted. We stopped them in overtime. All we have to do now is just win, baby, win. Handoff goes to O.J. Simpson. Gain of 5 yards on the play. O.J. has not had the game that we probably wanted from him. But to be honest with you, I don't think that we've had that great of a game all game long. We're going to hand this one off to him. And I don't know why, because we get shut down for a loss and we have to give the ball back now. 4 minutes left to go in overtime, and oh no, Eric Green with the catch, and that is all she wrote, 80 yards. The man has had 2 80-yard catches for touchdowns in this game, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to do it for our first game of the season. I'm not even sure that we've ever lost a first game on this series. I am very sure that we have done it right now. That is not the stat that I wanted to start the season with, but it is what it is. Eric Green, look at that. Look at that. All the way to the end zone for 80 yards. No one was around. And in our first game, we go into overtime and we end up losing by 6. Had we had run the clock out instead of throwing the ball, this never would have been a discussion right now. But here we go with the post-game show. 361 yards for us. They had 4 rushing yards, people. They end out with 418 total yards. and they end up with a win as well. John Brody was on fire. 414 yards, a touchdown. He only got sacked once. One sack on John Brody is not the way that you want to be ending this game. And I appreciate y'all stopping with me and rocking with me. If you are new here but like what I do here, make sure you hit that like and subscribe, because we will be pumping out these episodes. We will be getting these episodes out very quickly. I promise you that. A lot quicker than last season. But I've been me, you've been you, and until the next time we speak, I'm gone.